Welcome. My name is Shantell Johnson. Hello. I am so many different emotions running through me right now. Each show is dedicated to Christopher Johnson, my son who was 109 homicide here in Jackson, Mississippi. Each show is dedicated to him. Welcome to The Hurt Is the Same. I'm here with my co-host, Miss Shantell Shanta. I keep forgetting you changed last names, honey.
It's all good.
So how you doing tonight? And we just gonna dive right on in. So first
I'm
off,
mad. I'm just
give away the
mad.
phone number, because it might be a lot of more
Call
people.
in 1-800-492-5186. We need solutions, people. We need solutions. We're not gonna even talk about problems because we did that the first 3 episodes. We know what the problems is. It's time to talk about solutions. What the hell is we gonna do with it? We need some solutions.
And some help, like right now. I'm really sick of the press conference. I'm sick of everything because it ain't happening. It ain't happening. So we need something. I need everybody to call in who got an opinion. If you got an opinion, if you're feeling some type of way,
opinion, solutions, whatever, call in.
We need y'all to call and get involved.
1-800-492-5186. I'm gonna keep stressing that number tonight because, like I said, I'm mad, I'm tired, I'm just over and beyond. I'm just thinking about my grandma right now. I'm just thinking about other people hurting, children, families, and all, kids. This right here is supposed to be the season of love. And right now December has turned out to be actually worse than the month that we talked about. June was the highest rate for murder. December have now become that month, and it's just sad because this is supposed to be a time of Jesus, time of God, time of giving and all this. I'm just saying, my emotion is mixed tonight as well. Like I said, 1-800-492-5186. We need solution, people. We need solution. We need to see who's finna start being held accountable. We are almost at that rate of 150 murders. Come on now, people. This just is ridiculous. It's 300,000 people, as was told. Like I said, we like to do facts. We don't like opinions. Anything come out of our mouth gonna be facts. Nothing. Only opinion y'all gonna get is ours. Anything else is gonna be factual. Let's get that understood from the beginning. It's 300,000 people right here in Jackson. 300,000 people. We done lost almost 150 of 300,000 people. And there's somebody was explaining tonight. That's .0000000.
Now you see why it's no care.
So
that's why it's no care. Right there. It's a teensy-weensy dot on the map. A teensy-weensy dot out of 300,000. And you know something else? Those teensy-weensy dot that represent those 140-some murders, they're not saying anything. They're not doing nothing. The community is not doing anything. And I was thinking today before I came over here, hot air rises, heat rises, but it got to start at the bottom. The heat got to start at the bottom. If I got to start at the bottom for it to rise to the top. But just hear me out. If the community raised sand with the chief, the mayor, they would get on the lieutenant governor, they would get on the AG office, and then it would go on up to the governor, to the head, the top. But nobody is at the bottom is doing everything. And as you just said, out of those 300 and some thousand people, it's only 147.
It is time to stop looking at the bottom. It is time to start going to the top. I'm tired of the bottom.
Ben wanted to go to the top.
You done been to the mayor's office. We done harassed every detective downtown. We done been down there every day. So if 2 people can't do it, it shouldn't even take 2 people. If one concerned tax-paying citizen come to them.
I agree.
For a solution about the problem. Then you study screaming, community get involved. Community out here doing y'all job, passing the information on because there's a shortage of detectives, shortage of police. The community
it shouldn't be no shortage no more because they got that money.
No, I'm tired.
They getting the money now.
I'm tired.
10 million?
Oh, yeah, but see, that's the funny thing. You say something about money, everybody get involved, because I've been hearing a lot of churches talking about they finna start this with the kids, finna start
worried
with
about
the
the
kids.
games, who twerking, and it's pitiful.
I'm not thinking about the games.
Call in and tell
I'm not thinking about
how y'all feel.
The Jezebel twerking at the club with the cum buckets. Somebody got a curl other than us. Yes. Somebody grandma just got killed. That's what's really up under my skin. We done lost a loving woman to once again senseless violence. My thing with you people is, if you got a problem with somebody from when I grew up, if we had a problem with you, my problem was with you. I'm not finna go to your mom. I'm not finna tell your dad. I'm not finna tell your sister. I'm not finna tell your cousin. I've been around all type of people in the streets. Probably want to knock this person out. Oh, no, we gonna let that ride because he got his family. It's all about respect. I mean, come on now. They want to talk about something. They got a new task force. The task force been out here. You didn't want to alert the streets. You didn't want to let the criminal know. Why not? If you would have let the criminal know and showed your face
out here, saved some lives.
Some of these lives could have been saved. So right now, like I said, I'm mad. I'm not thinking about now one of these little guys at the bottom no more. It's time, like Kenny So said, it's time to go to the top. It's time to go to the governor's mansion. I'm not thinking about going to the city of Jackson no more. I'm not thinking about even going next door to Hines County no more. It's time to get together, as you say, as your people. Get together. Let's go sit at the governor's mansion, son. Let's go harass these peoples out here at the governor's mansion. We can't get the little people at the bottom that got the authority to get out there and do it. So why not us, the little people that don't have the authority? Maybe we can get some outreach.
Untouchable, baby.
Untouchable.
Only time I got this close.
It ain't a man in the world that's untouchable.
Well, it's gonna take more.
If you put the effort. No, come on now. This man, we like
got to him. Let me tell you, the closest I got to him,
we like
when they had the open house and you wasn't able to say nothing to him. Okay, they just had the open house. You couldn't say nothing to him about no business. The people with the wires in their ears, they made sure that was known. So I just took a tour around, and I was standing out like a sore thumb because I had on rain boots and a scrub suit, hat on my head. So he knew that everybody that looked at me and knew that I didn't supposed to be there. But they don't care. I hate to say it, they don't care. But I tell you what they do care about. It's like this right here. All the murders that's happening is less than a couple blocks away from them. See, now it's spilling over. And don't get me wrong, Bearhaven, Farms, and Eastover, I love those communities. I've been working in them for 30 plus years. But nobody over there have lost their lives. They have had crimes that shake the spirit and shake this. But right over the bridge, not so much over the bridge, just right there by MJ Tires and Wheels and down, it's a slaughterhouse. So I want to know what part that they don't think the enemy ain't going to come on over there like they doing now. It's spilling over.
My thing with that is this right here. It's spilling over. They get their spirit shook a little bit. They do. They done had a murder over there. They keep carjacking over there, but we all supposed to be family. We all reside here. In other words, when I get my light bill, where it say city and state, it say Jackson, Mississippi.
When they get
theirs, it say Jackson, Mississippi.
Right.
So why you can't get on the news when you see a black life gone, or this black lady shook up because, perfect example, woman got robbed the other day, had the kids in the car. You ain't see it on the news. The white lady over there got robbed. The man got robbed. Had the grandkids with him. It was all over the news. Everybody was current. You seen more police is over here now. More police over there.
And they got security. They got security
this is Jackson.
And police.
So
they got both.
Seeing the city of Jackson going the way that it's going, you got to pay taxes here too.
Well, you see they building up around us anyway.
Don't nobody see that but me and you. They not current. They not seeing that. At the same time, guess what? They don't care. They not gonna get involved until it's one of them. It shouldn't be that way.
No, it
shouldn't. To me, I feel like that's racism right there all day long. Yep. If this black mother then lost her child, then we had 150 murders. Bottom line.
But you also
why not care? Because it's not in your neighborhood.
Well, since you told me about the 300 and some thousand people here, and
I'm gonna dig deeper into this. I'm gonna find out how many of us and how many of it is of them.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, what I'm saying is this right here. When you look at those numbers, and then you look at the 147, they gonna show you why they don't care.
They should.
That's
y'all saying y'all want to move. You losing business. You losing money. You gotta start all over again. Wherever you go, you gotta start all the way from the bottom and come up. And the solution is everybody gotta be involved. Everybody should be held accountable. White, black, all the Iranians. Everybody needs to be everybody, every race, every creed. Everybody needs to care.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe if we say we put out some flyers and say free food, free DJ, party, and free,
then
free
and the coach, don't forget him because they come with him.
Oh yeah, see, we get him to Deion Sanders to promote that for us since we can't get nothing else.
Yeah, but we ain't got no money to pay.
But when we get in there,
we ain't got nothing to give him.
We gonna have the DJ, we gonna have the food.
Just get a hot dog.
We gonna have everything that we said on the flyer. But all along, it's gonna be a meeting. And we gonna see how many gonna sit there.
We gonna see what night he gonna come without some bread and see what night he care. Cause I'm wishy-washy on that side too. Cause that is just like Facebook to me. You put that in the hood with no structure, it ain't no good. It ain't no good. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. Like you say, I know people who ain't never listened to football. Ain't give a damn about football.
Oh, now they the biggest fan.
Now they all in it.
They biggest fan.
What they have to realize is, you think the tourists ain't gonna hear about these homicides here? You think the people that's coming here for these games don't realize that Jacktown is deadly?
But you got some that ain't even worried about that. They just want to see Deion Sanders say they went to the football game where he coached.
Oh, my. Oh, yeah, well, as I said then and I said now.
Our people live for hype.
Willie Lynch.
Our people live for hype.
You know, I'm so...
flashy, glamorous.
I'm so speechless.
That would catch our
eyes. It's like preaching to the choir. It is like so much going on. And, you know, it's just... it's mind-boggling.
I'm mad. I'm beyond mad.
I'm mad because I'm quiet.
I'm mad.
You know, I'm not even super hyped because my adrenaline is out. Like it's out.
I'm mad. I'm tired of talking to the little people. I need to be, because the little people is not getting nothing done.
Well, when I was fighting mental illness, I know how hard it was to reach him. And I know for 25 years and 2 or 3 governors, it was always hard for me to reach them. And that was fighting mental illness. And you see what happened with this last segment we had. Hell, he knocked it down. So, and you still know what's going on in the mental illness, in the judicial system, in the criminal justice system, and everything that's going on with mental illness, with our veterans and everything. It's like a care there too. But it makes a whole bunch of sense now to me, the reason why they don't care. Because even if the 147 people was involved, and was involved consistency, even if we don't get their attention, hell, it's 300 and some thousand people.
I'm just saying, it's
it's gonna take damn near all 300,000 to raise hell to get attention in the state of Mississippi.
Well, you know what? I think that there needs to be some type of program put in place, like on what's the name of the movie? Police Academy.
Man, it's so
we
many
need some
programs.
citizens on patrol.
The ones coming out of retirement, I told you I don't give a damn.
We need some citizens
long as they can talk on that mic, I don't care if they got the gear on the damn steering wheel.
Well, guess what? It's just so much to talk about. It's just so much to talk about tonight. Like I said, we're looking for solutions. Call in 1-800-492-5186, and we'll be right back after this break. Tonight's show is brought to you by earthblendcoffee.co. Black owned and roasted right here in Jackson, Mississippi. It's just great coffee. The link is in the Facebook description box. Click on the link and support our sponsor, earthblendcoffee.co. We'll be right back after this message. Welcome back, y'all. Call in 1-800-492-5186 and let us know what you think the solutions need to be. We need to get something did. Everybody got to get something did. Out of 300,000 people right here in Jackson, now more than 2 people got to care about what's going on to our black kids. Not just our black kids. Like I said, it's affecting everybody. Everybody that care, it's affecting them regardless of the race. But another thing too, Shantell, I think that causes a lot of chaos and things not to be seen is a lot of these abandoned properties around here.
Don't get me started. Let me tell you something. First thing first.
I think we got a call.
Oh. Okay.
Hello. Thank you for calling the show. Who am I speaking with?
Yes. My name is LaTara, and I just want to comment on y'all topic.
Yes, ma'am. Speak your mind, because that's what we want to hear.
First of all, I just want y'all to know y'all are doing a wonderful job.
Thank you.
And I just really thank you all ladies for being so brave and have the courage to speak y'all mind and just tell the real and how it is. And with my opinion, I really truly believe that the solution around here, they need to clean up all these crooked ass people that portray themselves on authority or a mentor.
Preach, sister.
They the bad people.
Preach,
they need to cut their heads out first. They need to get to the big ones who creating all this shit, that's manipulating these kids, guiding them wrong. Because when I was growing up, I wasn't guided wrong with these grown ups. I was guided in the right direction because I want to be something in life.
Yes,
that was
ma'am.
just me, my fault. If I got in the streets and went the direction that I wanted to go, but I still maintained and did what I supposed to do as a human being.
Right.
And I just truly feel like that it's too many people in leadership that's wicked and crooked. And when they get to the bottom of those people, it can be solutions done. You know, they need some real, genuine people.
I agree with you.
Caring right now.
Yeah.
We are crying for help.
Yes.
Yes, we are crying for help.
And thank you for calling in. Yes, that's what we want to hear. The public, this is what we want. We want to hear from you all, because we live here. See, they go on back to their gated communities, you know.
Yes, ma'am.
And they highly police area with their private security. They don't live where we live. So this is what this show was designed for.
And I feel like accountability is among everybody, because it takes a village to raise a child. And we are the village, and we are the children, and all of us need to be raised. I'm talking about the grown-ups and all.
Yes, ma'am.
Because, you know, and then plus us black people as a whole do not like accountability. We are dysfunctional. Right. We are toxic, and we have mental illness dealing way back from the slavery days, and they don't want to admit all this. You know what I'm saying? They don't. I mean, regardless, they don't want to admit, and they feel like, because our sisters, our black sisters, that was adjusted to rape, molestation, abuse. They feel like we can suck it up or just to or be strong and carry on some more 100 years. No, enough is enough.
Yeah, and this is enough.
That's
and
right.
We thank you for calling in.
Yes, ma'am. We thank you for calling.
We got another call. If you like, you can call back with another opinion.
Yes, ma'am.
We want to hear the opinion for the community.
Thank you.
We can sit here and talk about it all day long, but we want to hear y'all opinion. What you think the solution need to be. Thank you for calling in. And she right, like I said, everybody needs to be held accountable.
Okay.
We don't realize that. We think because we free and we can do what we want to do and how we want to do it.
I don't see how we free.
We want to do it. See, we see it. They don't see it.
I know.
We think we free, but in reality, we not free, because we doing what, as they say, the white man. And I'm not saying it in no racist way. We doing what they really want to do, but now it's a law where they can't do it. Like these sheets and these hoods ain't went nowhere. They just done picked up ties and suits. Point blank period. They ain't nowhere.
Well,
They been given a position.
Well, one thing that come
to trade in the road.
Yeah, but one thing that come along with them is the damn house niggas and the Sambo.
But guess what? And that's what I mean by it's time to stop going from the bottom.
I'm just saying.
It's time to go to the top now.
But see, one thing about it.
I think we got another call. The screen that clicked up. We're going to have to watch the screen. It's hot tonight.
But you got to see it. I can't see it. Hello.
Thank you for calling in. Who we speaking with?
Hey, ma'am. Yes, you ladies are doing a phenomenal job. I just have a question about what is it that you want the governor and the policemen to do? What is it that you're wanting them to do more of that they are not doing?
Well, I want the governor to take accountable for what the people here not doing. Not the chief not doing, the mayor not doing, the sheriff department not doing. We got all this police in here. Like on the way here, we saw 3 state police capital cars riding through the neighborhood. What's wrong with them patrolling the neighborhood? I want the governor to get off his ass, like I want the chief to get off his ass and protect the citizens. We not being protected. I got grandkids. I don't even let my grandkids go outside.
Well, I'm going to tell you like this right here.
That's what I want him to do, get off his ass.
I tell you what I want him to do. I want him to do the same thing that I'm going to ask you to do.
I guess somebody felt offended. They hung up, but I'm just speaking the real.
I'm still going to finish it out for her. I tell her what I want her to do. I want her to close her eyes. Close her eyes. And everybody name that you just named, I want her to imagine that it was their kids. That it was their nieces. That it was their nephews. That it was their grandmothers. And their family members. And then I want her to answer her own question. What would they be doing? See, it won't be what will they do. It will be what we are doing now or what's going on now. See, that's what it will be. But see, the thing about it is,
Nobody. If we step on your toes, we sorry.
Nobody says anything. But see, I hold them accountable.
25186.
But see, I hold them accountable the same way that I hold the citizens accountable. Because once again, they don't live there. They don't know what's going on. So if the citizens is not involved, because it is a relationship with everybody. Everybody is the village. It's going to take everybody. So I feel a teensy-weensy bit of what she's saying for the simple fact it goes back to why help them when they don't want to help themselves? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. It's theirs over there.
But they still go back to what
it's a job that they took and a responsibility.
It shouldn't be that way.
No, it shouldn't
be that way. I'm putting it to you like this right here.
What?
If it was 147 white kids, guess what? I still feel the same way I feel because I am a human being.
Me too.
I am not an animal. I have a heart.
Me too.
Every black person that's in the world, even the ones that's out here and did what they did, at some point in time, we are caring, we are giving. That's what we do. That's in our heart. Perfect example. I told you the other night. I'm on my way to your house. I seen a woman walking down the street. It's at night. It's cold. I pull over. Old lady on the cane, walker. She was so scared to get in the truck with me. That old lady rather walk from where we were to on past down to halfway from where we at.
That's so sad.
No, and that really hurt my feelings because back then you could pull over and ask the old lady, ma'am, this wasn't no young girl my age or age. This was an old woman pushing a walker. Rolling her bag with trying to push the walker, saying she missed her bus. Come on now, I'm not cool with that. I'm tired, I'm fed up. And the last caller they call in, if I hurt your feelings, oh well, like I said, don't ask for my opinion if you don't want to know the truth. I'm tired, I've been calm, I've been humble. Right now,
my spirit is just so rafted to where
we got a call.
It's like Granny used to say, when you don't know what to do, you just rocking home.
How you doing? Who's speaking?
Hello?
Yes, this is Gloria. I would like to make a comment, please.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I want to respond to the caller that called in.
Yes, ma'am.
With that question. I'm sure she probably worked down there in that office.
I'm sure too.
My problem is this. If these people are in these positions for this city, what are their duties? Who do we talk to? We talk to them, okay? I've talked to all of them, and they all have
and
blind
we have too, Miss Gloria.
And deaf ears. And the problem is, I think they are enjoying the scenery of what's happening here in this city.
And they are.
It's sad to say, but it is what it is.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
I'm not a problem. I'm not a person that's got a problem with prejudice, because guess what? We all prejudice. We prejudice now. Anytime we can go out there and shoot our own
down.
Right.
That's
in
right.
the head, in the back. That is as coward as it comes. So it looks like the game is being played, and I don't know who
and
you can talk to, because I done talked to the top people. Okay, I've been to the top. I've been to the mountaintop, and it's nothing but a conspiracy and sabotage. I don't see that it's going to get better. I can look at disasters that will come in and take its toll on it, because these people are not getting ready to solve anything. You got half that's having a good time. You have some that don't care, and then you have some that do care, and then you have the third.
Yeah.
So we just we in bad shape. We really are.
Sure. Right.
And I feel so sorry for our children and our grandchildren and our elderly. We are in bad shape, and slavery has never left. They haven't did nothing but remodel it, and we got this corporate leadership, and then we got them Sambo tokens.
That's right.
And they are out here to kill, destroy, and slaughter us. So I'm sorry to say, I don't know the solution, because like I say, I ran the mile, but I haven't gave up. And Shantell, whenever y'all get ready, whatever I can do, I'm on board. I'm on board.
We just need you to lead us the way to the mountaintop. Because we trying to climb.
And that's the whole thing. They want to serve 2-3 guys.
No, there ain't number one guy to be served.
It ain't but one. I tell you what, they need to take a picture and look at it down there in Kentucky, and don't think that it can't happen here. This is Tornado and Hurricane Alley right here. And Thanksgiving is Christmas. Is when they make the delivery, okay?
That's
Let's
right.
be playing with God. Be sick of them. And what's going on here is everybody is ready to steal that money.
Yeah. I've been hearing the rumor about the little money that came in. Yeah, that's what it is.
It's a lot of money.
Because they want to keep their eyes on the game,
we already knew.
They keeping their eyes on the game.
Because all of a sudden, we had 150 murders, and you want to be involved now? Come on, man. The children been these saved.
Stole the money. That's why we're in poverty now. Because of the theft.
You got that.
And I can believe that. I believe that.
But anyway, y'all doing an excellent job. Y'all hanging there.
Yes, ma'am, and thank you for calling in.
For you. Okay, thank you, and y'all have a blessed night and be safe.
You
yes,
too.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
It just sad, because everything she's saying is so true. Baby. They don't see it. Maybe you know what? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see how many people it bothers. I'm gonna get me a little black baby doll, and I'm gonna go buy me a rope, and I'm gonna tie the rope around the neck. And I'm hanging from my Christmas tree.
Oh, they gonna lock you up.
I'm putting on my Christmas tree. That's my house.
You going down?
Nah, you just talking. It's really finna get heated and hot, and we'll be right back after this commercial. Really.
You try.
Tonight's show is brought to you by earthblendcoffee.co. Black owned roaster right here in Jackson, Mississippi. It's just great coffee. The link is in the Facebook description box. Click on the link and support our sponsor, earthblendcoffee.co. We'll be right back after this short break.
Well, I don't know. I got a joke. Welcome back to The Hurt is the Same. Feel free to call 1-800-492-5186. Number is also on the screen.
If you're lost, call in.
Okay, now, back to what I was saying before the commercial break. You said you're going to do that on your Christmas tree?
It's my Christmas tree.
Okay, well, I said you were going to jail, but I take that back. Because, see, you a little black, you a little white, so that make you other. So you might can swing it
well,
like that.
I'm going to put 2 on there. I'm going to put a black one and a white.
Yeah, you probably can swing it like that. But see, me, the minute they see it through your bay window, the minute they ride past there and see that big old 70-something inch and then see that hanging from your Christmas tree, you going to have some people in your yard.
My point I'm trying to make is, I know I'm going to have some people in my yard.
I know.
And when them people come in my yard, guess what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be shooting that gun that's legal in my name, because I can do that.
Well,
to defend my counsel. And I'm going to ask them, were you at the meeting?
Well, you know me, I think outside of the box. And you know, I'm going to tell you what I came up with, and I never think it was a good idea, but hey, they love attention, and if you want attention, you got to give it to them. So, I was thinking, hell, all the mothers who done lost some children, we going to get butt-ass naked right in front of the governor's mansion.
Attention.
Let's get naked. They got to strip our children down and put them in a casket. See? I don't know nothing about none of y'all, but see, I do bold stuff like that to get my word out.
Well, you know, just as sure as you do
got
it,
to
I'm
do
right behind you,
something. Cause see, I'm talking about laying dead smack on the ground, so won't nobody arrest. We ain't got nothing. We are grieving mother, and y'all done broke us down.
Get us some sheets.
Cause you done broke us down to nothing. Like, what else do we got to do? Put half of them at the AG's office, half of them, 100 and something. We can divide them up. We can literally divide them up. And then half of them, I'm not judging nobody, but hey, I ain't never seen a sin against nobody getting naked.
Well.
And it's the least charge that we can go to jail for indecent exposure. They say they ain't locking up no misdemeanors.
But what we're going to do is, why is they messing with these misdemeanors first off?
Well, you know.
Why? Why? 1-800-492-5186. Can somebody please call and explain to me why are we using ourselves for misdemeanors when we got 150 murders on the ride? Please, somebody call in with sense. Please.
Now we got different opinions on that. Now we got different opinions.
Make some sense on that.
Yeah, now we got different opinions on that, and I do understand what you're saying. But I think we still need our drunk tanks. You know, when people public drunk, you can go to the jail and sleep it out. I think we still need that type of stuff. But I understand what you're saying about the bigger picture. But I think we can do both. We can handle the career criminals, the violent criminals, and we also can do the other thing that we used to do.
I got the perfect solution for these criminals.
What?
They say that we got a shortage on soldiers. They love to shoot these assault rifles. Guess what? You want to go to jail for murder? Guess what? No.
Well, I tell you something.
10 years straight in the army. Frontline wherever. I don't care if it's Afghanistan, Syria, wherever.
They wouldn't last the bus ride.
Guess what?
Half of them have been committed suicide on the bus.
Who thought they're gonna be?
But I'm just saying they went once reality set in. But see, once reality set in and they realized that their life is at stake.
That's what I'm talking about, Tanika Dog. We came in the world naked. Let's go and get naked down there on the governor's mansion.
Yeah.
Since they used to love to see our tatas anyway. Let's go show them to them the right way, though. Our way.
Yeah, see, that's all I know. Because, see, then you're going to get national attention. See, right now, it's going it's the same thing all over the world. With our people.
Okay, let's just address this comment.
Okay.
Y'all.
I can't see it.
It say, y'all, why we mad at the top people, but what about these folks that's doing the killing? The folks that's doing the killing. Okay,
you know, I've been saying something about housing the criminals. The people
perfect
who
example.
Ain't paying no bills.
We
you know, I said that on the news.
Our time and energy worrying about this traffic violation.
Oh, you know who did something you won't call to tell nobody, but you'll call to tell everybody in the hood.
You got warrants for a fine. Guess what? Everybody having hard times right now.
True.
Baby, listen. Let me give you this right here. You come to court. Give him a ticket, let him go. If you feel like you need to search that car. If you feel that way. You feel like somebody else search that car. Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah, I feel that.
But
I'm talking about you search the car, public drunk and stuff like that. Now we still need a whole thing for that. After you search this car
and ain't nothing in this car, give this woman a ticket and let them go on about their business. Cause while you trying to put handcuffs on her, it's some nigga round the corner killing another nigga.
True.
And you gonna need that cell. Come on now, let's get. I don't care nothing about misdemeanors right now. My focus is not on misdemeanors. Misdemeanors is not a solution.
No, it's not.
Mayor,
no, it's not.
Chief, commander, cat team, CAT. Come on now. I'm not gonna even go there with that right now. But
it was formed in September.
You were formed in September. That's when it was formed.
It was formed in September.
Come on now. Come on. 1-800-492-5186. I mean, at this point right here, it should be some elderly people out there right now that's mad. Y'all done lost one of y'all. As a matter of fact, y'all done lost a couple of y'all. It's not just the young.
Mad.
It's going from
I'm mad at everybody who ain't involved.
Come on now.
Anybody who don't care, I'm mad at.
I'm mad at everybody.
I'm mad at anybody who do not care. Especially the ones that it has already affected. And more matter at the ones that it haven't affected. Because priorities. I just don't know who raised these people. I keep saying that.
Like the comment just said, they don't know who raised these people.
I just don't know
who raised these people. Let me tell you who raised these people. And we said we weren't gonna make this about it wasn't gonna be a discussion tonight. But yeah,
y'all call in, please.
The problem is the Jezebels and the cum buckets, okay? Let me break that right there down.
Well, they can't talk about the deadbeat dads because most of them were single mothers raising
let me break that down. Let me break that down to you. You got this man over here in the house with his wife and his kids. They got mom and dad. Then this nigga go around the corner over Ann's house where he got 2 more children, but these children in the blind, they being neglected because you can't let Anna can't let Gina around the corner know that she's sleeping with her husband and she got kids around her too. So his kids being raised this way in this house, kids being raised. So they play part of the problem too. If they take out more time with their children, I'm tired of saying mother. I've been a single parent for 18 years, 5 kids, grown now. I'm raising grandchildren now. 18 years by myself, no daddy. 18 years. So we gonna stop making this about the mother. We gonna talk about the cum buckets that ain't doing what they supposed to do in their house, keeping they thing in their pants over here so he can raise these kids the right way. You raising these over here to be on top of the mountain. Then you go over here and you letting them see you smoke weed and you got your guns and your girl over there, the jazz bell rolling your blunt up. She cool with it because you're coming around there and bringing in a little 10-piece of church of chicken. It begins not only with the community. These daddies got to start stepping up. These little boys that's out here killing, some of them got daddies.
Yes,
some of them got daddies. They need to get involved with their kids.
Yes, they do.
Whether they your step kids, your secret kids, your in the closet kids, you don't want nobody to know about you. It's time to get involved.
Yes, it is.
It is. Single parenting, that's hard. We can't raise no man, but we can teach him the way that we think a man should be.
Yeah, but I tell you something else you can do. You cannot hold up for him with wrong, like a lot of them do. So that's part of the problem too. But see, as I said, that man ain't finna let that kid lay up in his house and not pay no bills. Some parents uphold
children wrong because themselves as a parent.
Y'all call in, please.
Not having and the love and affection of a father, but he see his friend. We gotta call her. Hold up.
Cause see, right now with me, my spirit's so disturbed. I can't do nothing but hum and rock. Don't y'all see how calm I am?
Good evening.
Hello.
Hey, how y'all ladies doing?
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'd like to make a few comments on what you all are talking about as far as the men that are out making a lot of kids and by different women. And if you go back and you just study slavery, it seems as though that that I guess mindset of genetics is still in us.
Yes.
Because on the plantation, you know, the men were breeders and the women were breeders, and we hadn't been that long out of slavery, 150 years, and genetically, you know, in this country they started breeding slaves.
Right.
So it sounds like to me that what you all are talking about is the same thing that was practiced under the white man's yoke and at his direction.
And this is
and there's no stability.
Exactly.
I said that. Yes, sir. I totally agree with you.
I all the way agree because, like I said, it's still here. We doing their job for them now. They don't have to do it. They can't do it no more because it's a law for it. So we doing their job for them now.
Well, it's the mindset. It's
you
the
know,
Willie
when you read
Lynch.
the Willie Lynch.
Exactly.
You know, when you read that doctrine, what does it say? Make the black man physically strong but mentally weak.
Right.
And that's what they doing.
Right. And it's still working.
It's easy to have sex with a woman, but it's more difficult to really show leadership to her.
Right. I totally agree.
So what do you think? And let me ask y'all a question though. What do you all think could remedy this?
Can you repeat that?
Because these women that are having the kids. Hey, well, now let me ask you this question: what about the women that are having the kids that know that these men have other families? What about them? Would you say that slave mentality is still in the women too?
Oh yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
Oh yes, sir. That's you know on
that's
this
the
show.
biggest discussion. We
On
got a
this
nickname
show,
for them. Them be the Jezebels we talk about.
Yes.
We got a nickname for them. That slave mentality. Because me myself personally, I can't see myself. If I know this man got a family over here and nothing being done with that family over there, there's no way this man can come over here and create a family with me. He had to stay over there and I'm the mother foundation
of that woman.
That's just the way I feel about it.
You know, I saw a football player on the Raiders team. He's a running back, and he was real famous. He was real good at college, and he's a pretty good pro. He has 9 kids by 8 women.
And each
Jacob,
one,
the running back for the Raiders.
And when
9 kids by 8 women.
And when I hear that, each one of those 8 women had a self-esteem problem and a foundation problem with their youth. And I say that because I am the 4th generation of my granny right here. And the women that my grandmother raised, if you look at my family, each one of us represent that same yoke. You know, don't sleep with no married man. You know, our values stop us from doing that.
Well, let me ask you this question then. I think I heard somebody mention about preachers or the church and everything. Would you all say that basically that really the church hasn't given black people really any direction?
No.
Oh, they part of the problem.
Because we keep repeating the same thing.
Well, they part of the problem.
No.
They part of the problem.
No.
You know, right now it's a cash cow.
What direction? Well, let me ask you a question. What direction? What direction have the preachers, in your opinion? What direction have the ministers collectively led black folks? What I mean, with all the problems that I see we having, from murdering each other, from having a bunch of kids and not taking care of them, and plus other things we're doing, what have they done? What have they led us to?
Bad leadership.
For number one, nothing. Because they not even getting out in the community. They go and get the people to come to church. And people not going to church no more. And the pastors and the congregation
is not going. Do they need to go to church?
Well, the pastors need to go to church.
Do they need to go to church? Well, let me ask you a question. Would it be better if they went to church, or would it be better if they had some psychological counseling and some family counseling and so on?
Can you please hold the line? Don't hang up. Tonight's show is brought to you by earthblendcoffee.co, black-owned, roasted right here in Jackson, Mississippi. It's just great coffee. The link is in the Facebook description box. Click on the link and support our sponsor, earthblendcoffee.co. We'll be right back after this break. Don't hang up. Stay on.
COVID's pioneering coronavirus protocol firm, S1-E COVID Solutions, is paving the way forward for a safer city government, delivering cutting-edge biosecurity and biosafety protocols which have been developed internationally by top virologists and scientists, using an all-natural cleaning solution that kills COVID-19 on contact like no other product on the international market. Let S1-E COVID Solutions provide innovative, rapid facilities testing and world-class, state-of-the-art bio-risk safety protocols for all of your coronavirus needs.
Hello, caller. Are you still there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well, I just want to say this, and I'm going to let Shantell take over. Where I come from, it's a difference between a pastor and a servant for God. I like servants for God. A servant for God, he go in and where he needed.
Amen.
It don't make a difference. He in the gutters, he in the trenches, he in the jailhouse. He whatever God called him to go.
And he ain't afraid to
he ain't afraid to do God's work. A pastor, on the other hand, is what you see now. And see, sinners have seen what pastors do. And they stray away from it. Because it's the same thing that they see in their households and stuff. But I can tell you, when you see a real sinner and he see a real servant of God, he'll go to him. He'll go to him and tell him, hey, I need you to turn me in. I killed somebody. Or I robbed somebody. So they know the real from the fake.
Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this then. Would you say that the stuff that you see being manifest out right within your eyes, right in front of you every day, it seems to me that there needs to be some psychological counseling, because we've got a lot of untreated and undiagnosed mental illness.
Oh, yes. I've been fighting that 25 years.
And I don't care. That's what I'm saying. You can be any minister or any whatever you want. If you don't treat the mind,
exactly,
nothing will work, because everything starts with your thought process.
Right. I totally agree.
If our thought process is all screwed up, how are we going to behave in a rational way to keep from destroying ourselves?
Exactly.
I agree.
Exactly.
And thank y'all. You're having a good show. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you for calling. Yes, sir.
Well,
that is 100% correct. That's why you always hear me talk about Willie Lynch.
But I'm waiting
because it always starts in the mind.
1-800-492-5186. But see, like we know about that. A lot of people don't know about Willie Lynch.
Well, Granny taught it. You know, it's just
what I'm saying? So
it's just like the book of Enoch.
Everybody being affected right now. Everybody being affected.
Learn everything.
Everybody being affected. Everybody and my thing with this right here is my brother and his fiance. You know, they started the furniture store and the clothing store over on Ellis Avenue, Nolan F. It broke down. burnt out. And she was seeing a little clientele.
You gotta call her. Hello. Thank you for calling. The hurt is the same.
Yeah, I want to make a comment on the topic again.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I want to speak up, reevaluate on what I spoke up on earlier, meaning when that man just got off the air.
Yes.
To me, he was being manipulated. It go right back to accountability. It go right back to when we was enslaved. It go right back to the women were going through vulnerability, being raped, being forced to be with men that they had to leave their husband and live another life with men that they were forced to live with. It go back from what I said from the door.
Right. Arranged marriages. Right, you talking about the arranged marriage.
What's wrong with our black culture? No, what is wrong with our black culture today? Instead of helping each other, like I said, it takes a village, including children. We are still children. We God's kids, right?
Exactly.
So it still takes a village to raise a country, meaning us as black culture, we are so fucked up. Period.
And we are.
Instead of helping each other, instead of helping each other, people that make it successful financially, they forget the ones who was mental, so they feel like the money can cover up the bullshit. That's why a lot of celebrities, rich people dying and shit, because you can't hide mental illness. Period.
It's hard to do.
Okay, and I'm tired of these damn black ass men want to use black women and cover up the bullshit because we have attitude and we want to voice our opinion or voice or vent because of what went on in our lives and our struggles. I'm sick of that bullshit.
Okay,
they always want to make excuses.
Well, let me ask you this right here.
And it's called accountability from the dope, period. Because I don't have a penis between my legs. All I know how to do is raise kids, men and girls. But I'm not a man. I can't do what the men do.
Right.
I can't do nothing but try to guide biblically.
You right.
Even though we in this earthly world.
Okay, well, let me ask you this: Why you don't?
They cannot dare degrade women all the time and making an excuse saying that it's a slavery thing. Of course, they was forced. Okay, the men they got their manhood took away from them when the white man, and I don't like saying white men all the time either because I'm not racist, but I just learned my education. That's all I'm doing. Meaning I'm learning to know better so I can continue to do better.
Okay, we don't mean to cut you off, but we got another caller.
Getting their manhood taken away from them, and they want to blame us black women, and that's not fair.
Okay,
I agree. Right. I agree. And thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. You got another caller?
Mm-hmm. Caller, are you there?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Hey, I love you ladies' show.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You have a...
But my belief in what y'all talking about, this killing and stuff is going on, it's coming from the home. You got to start real early with these kids.
Sure, right.
You can't wait till you're 15, then you want to try to discipline them. It's too late.
I agree.
And as far as the girls, kids, I know girls that got kids by 4 different daddies. And they ain't married. The guy just ain't hitting on nothing. Somebody got to counsel these young girls and the boys. You can't not have 4 or 5 kids and you're not gonna take care of them.
I agree.
It just don't. It just ain't. It ain't feasible to do that. I want real like that. You know, all my kids are the same lady, and I'm not knocking nobody that have kids by 2 or 3 different ladies. But if you're not gonna be in them kids' lives, forget about it.
Exactly. It's called saying your right soul.
Well, you know, nowadays it ain't even popular to say yourself for marriage. You know, now it's popular to have a baby out of wedlock. You know, now it's not popular to finish high school and go to college and live the good life and, you know,
no, we're not going to just say that because you had kids out of wedlock. Nothing wrong with your kids.
I know that, but what I'm saying
at the same time about these girls having babies by these different guys. I got girls,
but they right,
and 2 of them got 2 different baby daddies. But at the same time, we can't keep following them. Yeah, we laid there, we did that, we had them, we did all that. But at the same time, we didn't lay there alone. Even some of them may be mistakes. Some young women that I talk to, they look for love from men because they don't have that father figure there.
And didn't have it.
So some of them look for love from men that type of way.
And each one
because like I said, we're gonna take it back to you since we saying hold up. Since we talking about it started from the home. I have 5 kids, 3 girls, 2 boys of my own. That 2 boys I raised from boys to men by myself. So we can't keep saying that we got to go to the home. It's not always about the home, because you can do the best you can, struggle for your kids, try to put your kids on this path, but at the end of the day, it's like my grandma used to tell me, it's a choice. And the choice you make have consequences. I have 4 kids, all grown now. 1 graduated. You can put your kids on whatever path and put them in whatever direction you want to put them in, but at the end of the day, them children gonna make the choice that they want to make.
Well, you know what the old folks say, you can raise them and the streets will re-raise them overnight.
Caller, you still there? Okay, he hung up. We don't mean to step on toes, but when y'all go to saying about home, I get real sensitive about that. And I'm going to speak my mind and the truth and let you know how it is about being in a single parent home.
Because the peers and the people here around are re-raising them over. But
it's not just that. I used to be robbing them with bats. I took Robert to the emergency room. Arm broke, leg broke. Last time I took him to the emergency room, the lady said, what happened to the leg? I said, I broke it. She said, how you break? I said, I beat him with a bat. Ma'am, you can't say that. What you mean I can't say that? Okay? Social worker come in. Same thing. Ma'am, you can't say that. Listen here. You see how tall he is and how little I am? What else was I supposed to do? Let him beat me up? Nah, I'm going to break him down with this bat. That's what I did. And if it was a problem, keep him here. He ain't even got to go home.
But see, that's how it used to be when the police used to come in there and allow a mother to do that.
We got to call.
So, now, it ain't like that. Hello? Hello, thank you for calling. I heard it's the same.
Okay, call back in. We got caught over in our we clashing right now. We clashing. We hide. Cause I'm mad. She mad. We all mad.
I'm trying. See, I was so humble when I tell y'all I went in, I did my prayer thing today, and I said, you know what? I ain't gonna let this get to me. So as y'all see, I'm calm.
Hold that thought right there, because we finna get ready to get up out of here. But I want to address this comment. He said it's not always the home because outside influence is heavy. They contend with music, peer pressure, and all that alike. It's not an easy job. We're talking about it right now, like we're going to do. It's all great. And guess what? They right about that.
They right.
Because, like I just go back to what I just said, you can train your child to do this like a dog. Sit, eat, don't move. You can do all this for your dog. And it can take one stray dog to come through there and lead your dog right out the yard when he been in your yard 25 years. So they right about that. Right about that.
Well, that still go back to choices that they make. They got to make the right choices. But what I don't like is, as I say, when the hood has knowledge of something and you know it's hurtful to this family or that family, and instead of you doing the right thing, you'll turn around and call 13 damn people.
But guess what?
You know, and tell them about what's going on.
We're going to have to pick back up on this. I'm going to write on this.
Yeah.
No hood love. So we can get back into this next Wednesday at 9. Y'all lock that number in, 1-800-492-5186.
I'm going to wake back up next Wednesday, y'all, because this week right here, I'm telling you, rock
she out of. We love y'all.
I had to be out of it. I had to be out of it.
We enjoyed you all. Thank you so much. Tonight's show is brought to you by earthblendcoffee.co. Black owned, roasted right here in Jackson, Mississippi. It's just great coffee. The link in the Facebook description box below. Click on the link and support our sponsor, earthblendcoffee.co. Oh, we got to pick this back up next week. Thank y'all.